Hey guys, I know it's been a while. I've been focusing on other things. I had a few things going on with my cats. If you guys follow me on social media, you know about that, which I'm not gonna get into because it's a little emotional, but anyway, it's all good. I definitely know I'm divinely protected and directed. I trust that. I feel that. So I hope you can feel that for yourself as well today. And I felt really inspired to come on and talk about one of my favorite subjects of all time, which is unconditional love. And I've had the opportunity to talk to several people about this recently and got some new information earlier today and felt like it was a good time to share that. So unconditional love is one of those concepts in the community that is greatly misunderstood. And you know, I'm a part of a lot of different spiritual communities, and I feel like I really work towards unconditional love for everyone in every situation, which is not always easy for me, but it's a goal. And I have learned that the more I can unconditionally love myself, then it's much easier for me to unconditionally love others. So one thing that happened this week that kind of solidified that for me, I heard from an old lover, boyfriend, whatever, and he wanted to know if I still loved him. And aside from all of the alarm bells that were going off for me, since he's in a long-term relationship and he doesn't really understand the concept or, you know, my journey, which is most of the reason why we're not together anymore. And I said, well, I love everyone. And he was like, well, you know, I don't. And he wanted to know if I still felt the same way for him that I did when we were dating. And this was back in 2014, so it's been quite a few years, and I've changed a lot. And so I got the opportunity to think about that. And so I finally said to him, well, you know, the kind of love that you're talking about is based on emotion and attraction. And he said, well, that's what love is. And I was like, no, it's not what love is. That is a fleeting moment. Like, being attracted to someone physically is completely shallow. And being, saying I love you out of, you make me feel good, so I love you, that is completely conditional love. It's not sustainable. It's not real, because it's based on, if you do this for me, if you make me feel good, then I will give you my love. And it's not his fault, and I don't mean to pick on him, and I hope he's not watching this. I don't want anybody to feel bad. It's just a really good example of the things that we've been taught that are not true. And so, we were taught this in our family. And again, like, not picking on anyone, it's just, that's what we were taught. It's a program, and it's not anyone's fault. It's your responsibility at this point. If you're watching this video, now you know. And so you can't say you don't. But unconditional love is, I love myself so much that what you do, I'm not going to take personally, and I can still love you, but not let you hurt me or whatever, and not be in the victim space. So, not taking things personally. Remember the 4 agreements. So the next thing that happened was I was at the gym where I teach yoga, and on Sunday morning I have private clients, a really nice couple, and we were in the room finishing up our session, and I saw a man looking through the window, and I noticed that he was kind of like looking through, and I thought, oh, he needs to get in here, because we reserved the room for an hour and it was almost over. And so when we finished our session, I saw him out working out in the gym, and I said, we are finished, so if you want to go in there, you're free to. And he goes, oh no, I was just looking to see what you guys were doing. And so I got a chance to talk to him about what's yoga, and he's kind of pretty overweight, and he said I wouldn't be able to do yoga, and I said everyone can do yoga, and that's the whole point of, you have to start somewhere. And so I just told him, we could have a private session, or you can come to my class next week, and I told him the information, and then I left and didn't think a whole lot more about it. And so then I was telling my son about it. And he goes to that gym, and he said, oh, I know that guy. I don't like him. He looks at everybody else, and it was just this really interesting, like, I said, you know, it's funny because the old me would have seen that guy looking through the window and been irritated and been like, "Ugh, can't he see that we're in here and he shouldn't be bothering us?" And then I would have been completely closed to talking to him, and I probably wouldn't have said anything to him, and we wouldn't have had a conversation. And that to me kind of says it all. You know, it's like, do you unconditionally love yourself to the point where you do not take what other people do and project it through your filter of wounding? Because that's the way that we create drama, and that's the way that we create division. And so I just think it's really funny that the phone almost fell off the suction holder as I was saying that. Creating drama, you know, and we don't even know it. We don't even realize it. And so I was able to say to my son, well, so that you're judging him because he's insecure, and so that's mirroring your own insecurity. And he was just like, I can't talk to you. And I'm like, you know what? We all do that to a degree. So when you heal your wound about judging yourself and not really loving yourself, and like only loving yourself conditionally, like, oh, you know, I did this and so I'm a terrible person, or whatever the way that you talk to yourself, that's the way that you're gonna see other people too. So watch your filters, watch yourself, and know that I love you. Thanks for listening.